Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but I was doing a little soul searching and I couldn't get on without having my soul and spirit just everywhere. It wouldn't be fair to you guys. But this is part three of introducing myself. And excuse me if I get a delay of spitting things out because my mind has a tendency to start thinking before I can speak it out. But anyway, so this is the deal. When I left off, I was letting you guys know after I got diagnosed and when I moved to Atlanta, and a big issue um, that I was going through. I've come across a lot of research where the a lot of doctors have found that the MS gene, you can be born with it and die without even knowing that you have it. It's kind of like dormant, and so many things can, I call it, activated. And I think I went through some things during my years um, that just kept picking at it. And round about 2010, from 2011, from the point that I got diagnosed, that year just basically it was being sledged. That gene was being hit by a hammer, sledgehammer, and it was hit by stress. I I put myself in predicaments where I became stressful. I can't blame anybody. Friends, family, on the outside looking in, even if I tell this story to its fullest, you can sit up here and say, oh, I see the problem was this, and the problem was that, and the problem was this, the problem was that person. No, the problem was I can actually sit down, and I'm not saying that this is the case for anybody else, but for me, the problem was me, because I could have walked away. I could have stopped. As you know, I already told you guys that I was a cutter. I could have stopped. Um, I used to basically, I used to believe that I was stupid because there was someone in my family that just basically told me that and it's just absorbed in my head. And that Geico commercial, the one talking about words really do hurt, they can, especially when it comes from a certain person. You don't have to hit nobody. Um, you don't even have to take something away, punishment or nothing like that. You can just say the wrong right thing to someone and it can just crush their world. And being called stupid when I was trying to learn how to do things, I actually absorbed that word and I just flew with it. And I just became stupid. But I know I'm not stupid now. And that's neither here or there. But that was part of some of my stress. So that painted a way for me to get taken advantage of. Um, that caused a lot of stressful trauma. And so the year 2010 to 2011, me and my wife went through some trying times. And I took it so hard where I probably had a mental break. Um, I tried to overdose myself with pills. I had a nervous breakdown. I thought I was going to be put in the psych ward. But I was just given some medicine, and I ended up having to go to a counselor. And that was actually great for me, um, because I learned that a lot of my issues stemmed from watching my parents and the situation between my mom and my dad, and the love there. I am a person that I seek love. I seek family. To me, family is very important. Love is very important. And unfortunately, love exploded. Me seeking love exploded my gene, and that gene of MS, and it was like 2011 to 2012. It was basically downhill really fast. I I was looking for my cane, but I don't have it. But I went from a cane to a walker to almost to one of the little, I don't call them scooters, but the things with the brakes. I never got one, so I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, I was on Copaxone, and I tried that for 6 months. And it's just, for me, it didn't work. It doesn't mean that it's not going to work for anybody else. But for me, it didn't work. And I end up with, my lesions got bigger, and I suffered with nerve damage. And before I switched over to the medicine that I've been on for 2 years, which basically reverted me back to where I'm kind of, no, not kind of, to a, I'm fine, and I just got to collect myself. I got to eat healthier. That is very key with this disease. But I'm going to end this part with, before I went over to the next medicine, I had to take another fall before I decided to get onto Sabri, because I looked at the pamphlet, and the only thing that I can see in this darn pamphlet was bold letters of death. If you take this medicine, death, and all this, and it was just, it was just heart wrenching, and I didn't know what to do. Stay on Copaxone and just go through the hell that I was going through, or try something new. And sometimes we have to get to a breaking point for some reason before we actually realize what we really need to do, and grab that and then run with it. But I'm going to end that part 3 with that. Don't stop reaching for something. Don't give up. If you're at that point, don't give up, because keep following me, because you're going to see that light at the end of this tunnel that I'm going to get to, that you yourself should say, I can't stop. I won't let it end here. I won't let it beat me, okay? I believe in every single one of you guys. So